friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to May's wrap-up for Collection Obsession. So as you know, this month I was using the Cocoa Vanilla Storyteller. I put that together with you. I do have some other bits from some other collections, but we went through that together, and I chose to really focus on Storyteller. So we'll see at the end of this video where I want to go maybe for June. I have a couple of questions for you, so we'll see. Now, I got my 4 projects done, so that makes me happy. And this collection is really nearing the end, so I think it needs a little bit of a push, and maybe we could get it done. Now, all of these projects, of course, do have a video, so you can just either go into my playlist for May, where I just put everything that I share with you in that one monthly playlist, but I also have a Collection Obsession playlist for 2024 if you want to catch up or have a look over on there. So, 6x8 page that I created for Stretch the Sketch, and it was our 6th anniversary on the 3rd Sunday of the month. So I did a page to go into my sort of reading, watching, eating, that kind of thing, tennis 6x8 album, and this is one of my favorite cozy mystery series. So that was one project. I then got this one. I love. Now this uses the paper from my Collection Obsession, but then I went in. This one makes me happy in that I went in to my bowls of scraps that are on my desk, and I used some frames from Simple Stories. These were part of the Collection Obsession kit that I put aside, wood buttons from Chesney. This was, of course, for a May I Scrap Lift You, and this one I think I was scrap lifting Ronnie. This was me scrap lifting Ronnie Sue Scrapper here on YouTube, and one of my favorite designs, of course. And then this was from day 2 of May I Scrap Lift You, and this is a wedding photo, my parents walking out of the church after the ceremony. And this one I really love. This I was scrap lifting Jody from Floppy Eared Farm, both here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And I really enjoyed it because basically I have this piece of paper already cut to exactly how it needed to be. So this one was an easy one to get done. And then last but not least, this was double duty, as it was for day 10 of May I Scrap Lift You, and I scrap lifted the lovely Tara from the Paper Snob here on YouTube, and she is, if I'm not mistaken, Kryptonite_72 over on Instagram. But it was also for All About the Base, so our go-to designs series, the series that I do with my friends Chris from Kristen Crafts and Mel from Mel W Scrapping. And of course, as you can tell, our go-to design this month was a grid. So there you go. So 3 12x12 layouts and the 6x8. So now I have a lot of the A5 paper pad left, but I did use some of that, so I still have quite a bit of this left. I finished, if you recall, I had 2 sets of the wood buttons. I finished 1 set, and I still have some of these left. I did not use, unfortunately, any of these lovely foam title stickers. I have the sticker sheet. I did use quite a bit, and I used a lot of the chipboard. There really is not much left here. So basically this story and this little chipboard button. And I do think I have this little chipboard heart over in the bowl on my desk. So this is almost done. Now I had this container at the ready, and this does have more than just Storyteller, but I didn't try and sort of separate this out. Some journaling cards, and I did dig into this. You will have seen I used a lot of the leaves. I used most of the floral, so I did use quite a bit of this. And I didn't bring that little glassine bag over, did I? That I had put together with that kit. Hang on. We go. I had bits and pieces in here. I'm not sure why I had put this with the Storyteller. I don't really remember where that came from, but it was already with these goodies, so I left it there. And I did use a bit from here, mainly on the layout that I scrap lifted here of Ronnie. So I'm quite happy. I did get quite a bit of this done, but I do have, because you see, if we look at the paper, the 12 by 12 paper, there really is not that much left. I have a Bella Boulevard Besties there. I have a large scrap, smaller ones here, and then basically I have two 12 by 12 pieces of paper. This gorgeous wood grain, and then this lovely sort of minty green, Fly Away it is called, with the butterflies on one side. Now, you've heard me talk about this before. These butterflies are definitely spaced out enough that I could fussy cut some of them, but to use as a background paper, they are a little bit too separated out for me. I do like a tighter pattern, so maybe we could do some fussy cutting. But there really isn't much left in the way of 12 by 12, so a couple of layouts, and I think I could have this collection taken care of, but I do have a lot of 6 by 8. So, one of my questions to you, what I'm thinking of doing perhaps for June, is to get the rest of the Cocoa Vanilla bits and pieces that I had shown you when we were trying to decide which of the collections that I had left that I was going to use, because I do have some 12 by 12 paper left from some of the other collections, Sunkissed, even Daydreamer. There's a little bit of Daydreamer, so I could do sort of a collection obsession, all things Cocoa Vanilla, if you think that would be interesting, and then we can see whether we could really make a big dent in anything and everything that I have left of Cocoa Vanilla, because I haven't bought any in a while, mainly because I really want to use up what I have. So that is one option. Then, so far this year, I've used two Vicki Boutin collections quite a bit, Discover and Create. And I did use Discover and Create this month, although it was my collection obsession for April. And then Where to Next was my collection obsession. Was it maybe for February? I can't quite remember. So I could go back because I have quite a bit of either of those. So I could go back to Discover and Create and or Where to Next. Let me know what you think about that. Or I could go back to one of my 49 and Market that I haven't done in a little while. And I'm thinking if I do, I might go to, is it Nature Study? Nature Lovers? Nature Study, I think. So let me know what you think down below. I'm trying to put this up a couple of days early. I think I'm going to put this up on the 29th to give you time to give me your ideas and your thoughts down below. And I will see you back here very soon. Thanks for being here, friends. Bye for now.